Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me to another Market Monday. Just squeezing this one in while it's still Monday. Let's get right down to it. So the activity over the last week, Delaware County actives went up by 11, and then pendings also went up by 11. And then the days on market down just slightly to 14 days on market, and that's the median. And then Randolph County, just barely any movement. So listings up 1, and then pendings also up 1. And then the days on market from last time stayed the same, 36 days on market for the median there. So what are we seeing these days? Somewhat normal activity. Basically, once we're getting out of the real winter stuff and into more of a spring atmosphere, if you will. If the sun's out, if the temperatures kind of reach 60, 65 and above for a few days in a row, granted, it is Indiana, and so they may dive back into the 20s, which we've seen. But if we get little glimpses of spring and some warmer weather, the phones do start ringing. And so there are a few listings here in process that aren't quite ready. I've been out to the properties, given my advice, hey, paint that, redo this, just some simple little things to get ready. And then so we should be, personally, having some more listings come up, but I'm almost guaranteeing you that that others are doing the same. So I expect kind of a busy spring with some new listings. This is what we need, because we are still around here in a housing shortage. And then rates in general did tick up over the 6%. Again, I know a few weeks ago everybody was kind of singing the praises of sub 6%, which was 5.99% interest on certain types of mortgages. We're about 6 1/8 currently or so today. So, and then to the question of the week series, my best moving advice is fill in the blank. So my best moving advice would be to take your time. So don't try to do everything at once. Basically, start out with the things you do not need on a daily basis. Get them boxed up, get them labeled. If you have a garage, that's a great staging area to where you can start packing those boxes, stick them in there. And so when your friends or your family or a moving company comes, all they have to do is move boxes. That's all they have to do. And then once you get closer to your moving day, then that's when you start packing up essentials, maybe breaking down beds and furniture. I'm thinking of, you can have your mattress on the floor for a few days to a week as you prep for this move. And then the last very bit of essentials you could always get at the last minute. But having helped a few people move over the years, what you don't want to do is having people come over, spending their, volunteering their time or paying for your movers, and them waiting on certain things to be packed up. And so you want everything to be as ready as you can. And so people they don't have to ask questions. They pick a box and they move it. And then once they get to the new place, and if it's labeled, kitchen, they don't have to ask, hey, where do you think this goes? Well, I really don't know what's in it. Open it up. That's just going to take way too much time, cause a lot of headaches. So that's my quick little moving advice. So if anybody has any questions or need any more information about any of all this, feel free to leave that below. I will definitely reach out to you. So always appreciate you guys checking these out. And so until next time, I will see you.